What's up with it? It's your boy Cali. Coming back with y'all with a video, let y'all know what's been going on with the Honda. Got a lot of new parts for it. Just been working, a lot of stuff been happening in life, so you know what's been going on. Hope everybody doing well and taking care of themselves while this virus is going around or whatnot. But yeah, man, let's get to it. The Honda. I had this car for a while. I've just been working on it piece by piece. It don't look like much, but as of right now, I got about almost a little bit over $3 grand in parts. So I got a couple parts I'm gonna unbox with y'all today, let y'all know what's up. It's really done. I had the clutch replaced around Christmas. I bought a new clutch and flywheel. It's a stage 3 clutch with a flywheel and a new door bearing and new training fluids, all the works. So when that happened, it was a sketchy situation because I just finished the suspension before I went and got the new clutch and stuff. Because when I did the suspension, the clutch went out. So what happened was, I replaced the clutch. It was kind of iffy at first with the mechanic, but after a while, once I got it running, I replaced 2 more parts. My cylinders went out. I got it running, so I want to give out a shout out to the mechanic. I appreciate you looking out for me on the clutch. It was just iffy. He wanted to do my cylinders, but he wanted like another 150, which wasn't really that much. It was just like the fact of I'm a builder too, and it was kind of like the brake booster in a way with the master cylinder. The slave cylinder was really easy. I had to replace some of the hoses on it, but I filled all the gears, all 5 gears, put gas in and drove it around. After that, I parked it. So when I parked it, I took off the power steering, the AC, clamped up the engine bay a little bit, and tried to tuck some of the wires and stuff like that. But I got a lot of new parts. I'm gonna go fly through with you guys real quick. I took off my old starter. This is my old starter, It's a 92, so you gotta understand this car been sitting for a while. So I took this off a couple weeks ago. That way, I could replace it with a new one. Now I already sized it up, it matches, it fit just fine. So I got a new starter for it, Now when I first started the build, I did the headers, the AC. No, I did the headers, the radiator, and the fans when I first started, and the alternator. But my alternator it's so oily from the pairing. This is the alternator, and this alternator had replacing like 018. It wasn't too old. It's still good. It still works, but it was just so oily inside. So I replaced the alternator. Open this box. We got a new alternator for it too. So now, it wasn't bad. The prices, I think I got both of these for like 130 or something like that. 120 some change, 130. Yeah, that big boy. Yeah. But yeah, that's all I've really been doing. Just working, saving up, buying parts. Also got rims and tires for it too. So this video part just gonna be, unboxing a couple things, showing y'all what's up. I got new lights for it, new lights, got new headlights, new tail lights, hood latches. My hood is not really on, like I could pull it off with my hand, so I got new hood latches for it. Just gotta get the bolts. I bought the lenses for it. Well, eyelids, they say. I probably paint these up gold and put them on the front when I figure out how to put them on exactly. I think I got bolted on because the other ones, the 2 on there right now, they're like bolted onto the car. But this one will cover the whole eye, the whole lights. And with this build, I'm taking my battery to the trunk. So I went ahead and bought some wire. I got 25 feet of this red wire. It's a 0 gauge, 1 gauge, 0 gauge. Yeah, 0 gauge. But it's 25 feet. It's gonna go, you know, I'm gonna take it underneath the car. And run it all the way to the starter. I bought a couple gauges, parts I was trying to get, because some of my gauges don't work as far as my temp, my gas sensor don't work. Well, my cluster don't light up for the gas and the temp sensor. But I had a gauge and temp sensor. I took it out because I'm about to put a new one in there. But I got this right here. This is my water temp. Got this one right here. This gauge right here is my oil pressure. I went ahead and got an oil pressure gauge, and they all light up. They're all from the same company. So that's my oil pressure. I have this is my air fuel ratio. I'm gonna put this on when I do the turbo. I gotta tap into my ECU and tap into some wires to actually hook this one up. So this gauge part be last. I put on the temp sensor and the other one. Also have this gauge too. I have a tech. I went ahead and got me a tech gauge as well. It's a small one. Mine's working, the car already. But to give it more of that feel of, you know, controlling my own shifts and stuff, and it got well. So I got that as well for it. Now all these parts are just small parts. The essentials, you know, I'm trying to get the stuff I need before, you know, I do everything else. Some of these parts I have for a while. Some of the stuff I just bought. I have this right here. This is my adapter. It's gonna be the adaptive gauge for the temp, water temp. I'm gonna just feed this into the hose. I cut my whole top hose, and I'm gonna, you know, thread lock this, put it in here, and wire it up to a fuse box. I bought, instead of running like all the gauges, cause I got like 3 gauges. I got 3, 4. I got 4 gauges, and I still need one more. So I'm gonna have like 5 gauges to start. And then when I do the turbo, that's gonna be another couple gauges. But instead of hooking all them gauges up to the same fuse box in the car, since it's a car, I said fuck it and went ahead and bought a additional fuse box. And all I really do is I have to just ground it to the chassis of the car somewhere, and then the power to the starter. And this, every time the car kick on, it's gonna have the constant power, 12 volt, and, you know, another, you know, power for the dimming of the lights and stuff. I think this gave me like 4 hots and something. I gotta go over it again. This for a couple dollars. I had this for a while. Just have to take apart my cluster, but mine's in my car is kind of died out. You can't really see it at night. Bought this one. It comes with a switch as well, to light it up and dim it. So I bought this. I had this sitting for like a minute. I got my wheels and tires in the house. I do need a alignment still. Cause when I did my suspension, I replaced everything from the control arms and all that stuff. So I am gonna need a alignment when I'm done. This car still need the back end built again. As far as like, I got the back suspension done and the brakes and roll, and the hub bearings. I replaced all 4 hub bearings, but I still haven't replaced a couple bushings on the back end. But so far it's looking good. I probably do an engine change, swap out the engine when I get to a garage, and then a house with a garage and some more tools. yeah, that's about it, really. Just want to show you what I got. Got a battery tray. My lights are in the trunk. But as I work on the car, I'm gonna start getting in-depth videos. Um, I'm gonna work on it when I get a battery. Like right now, I wanted to put the alternator and the starter on, but I want to go get another belt for it. Um, I don't know where that belt went, but it's a. Oh, it's right here. I'm gonna go ahead and get another belt for it, um, just so it'll work out. I do have a new water pump and a timing belt kit for it. There's a lot of traffic today, everybody out. But yeah, I do have a water pump and timing belt for it, but I'm not gonna do that yet because when I pull the engine out, I want to clean it up and get it ready for the turbo. If I do get a turbo, or I just get it running and focus on the body because I still need to do some body work. Focus on the body, get it painted, get it the right lower with the right tires and wheels on it. Then I could probably build like pull the engine up and replace a lot more stuff. Just start buying parts as I work and save through the summer. So life have changes, so that's why I'm not the type to just rip my whole car apart and then just like, oh, I'm just gonna wait for all my parts to come in. Now I'd rather just get everything I need for it, map it out, and then when I'm ready, take everything apart and put it back together. That way you won't wait and shit won't get rusted, get that cancer on it. So yeah, man, stay tuned. I have been a while since I made a video, so I didn't know really what to touch base on, but touch base on what I got for it. It don't look like much, but parts inside. I got like the camber kit for it. I been bought the camber kit. I bought some spacers, 1-inch spacers for the rims and tires, the wheels. But I might not use them. I might see how it looks if I do, but I might have to like roll my fenders. And I haven't got that far yet with the bodies. Before I think about spacing them out, I need to make sure my body is good. But yeah, it's coming together real nice. Did a little walk around. I clunked it up a little bit, best I could. I'm just gonna I got all this room now, so when I do the turbo, I could be ready with the new paint, and I still got some stuff I want to take off and ask questions about. But I had to replace holes right here for the slave cylinder. It was leaking, and then on the back of it, the master, it was hard to get off, so we broke it and did that. So, but yeah, I took off all the power steering, so I got all this room. I think this right here goes to the cruise control, because I took that off too, the cruise control. Only thing is I gotta go underneath the car and finish deleting the power steering, but I'm gonna do that when I get it off the ground, take this tire off and go from there. But I got the hoses right there. I just gotta go underneath it and loop them around at the back of the car. Yeah, that's it. It looks dirty, but it's getting there. New lights, got the new lights and everything. So I got new lights in the trunk. We can walk back there right now. We'll walk around it. Yeah, got the new lights back here. I even think I'm gonna put the battery like right here in this corner. Put it in this corner because I got a battery tray for it. But yeah, so that's all I got for you guys. Hope you liked the video. Probably a couple things I did miss, but like I say, this car is not gonna never be done. I don't want to make it as like a daily driver. I want to get it like really nice and body done, rebuilt from head to toe. Guess just that's my hobby. I just work on this. I came far. I had a little help from my uncle and my brother. A little help when I first got it, but lately I've just been kind of by myself, just working on it. Been working. He only off on Sundays. I'm only off on Sundays sometimes. So, and I'll see y'all soon.